I couldn't be more proud of our club today. This is exactly the response that we needed to see out of them, especially after the way the first two games went. Um, we felt like we just weren't able to ever get the game in a kind of position to set it up bullpen wise like we wanted to. That's Wichita State. What a great club. That's a great club to play on an opening weekend because they'll expose all of your weaknesses and really test you and get you ready for conference play, which is what the preseason is all about. To start the game, went with Busick. It was very intense. There were two freshmen on the mound. Their guy was 95 to 96. Busick was 90 to 93, but neither one of them were scared of the moment. Busick competed. He stuck his nose in there. Didn't give up too many hits, just 2 walks in the first, 2 walks in the second. And then the double scored the 2 runs, and that's why we had to go get him. But we had a plan with McKnight, Stubber, and Weatherly not having been able to throw yet that we wanted to go to them pretty quickly and make sure that the ball game didn't get away from us. And so I thought it was important there when Busick, I think had bases loaded, nobody out, got a guy on ball and then got a double play. And that just shows the kind of stuff that he has. You have to have stuff to be able to get out of a jam like that, and that's why we trusted him there. They get one, we minimize, and then Pechtel answers. Hits one in the trees in right field. That's huge. And then we go back out, a couple of walks, and they hit a double. We decided to go get him. Eric McKnight comes in and promptly strikes out the batter in 3 pitches, I believe. And then we answer back. And I think twice we answered when they scored, and then twice we had shutdowns, and once we had an extend, which is where we score, and then we shut them down, and then we score again. And that's what we preach. I can't say enough about Pechtel's throw there in the, I believe it was the 8th inning. To lead off the 9th. And he goes to his left, throws the ball on the money, had a long replay, bang, bang, barely got him, and a great job by them. Weatherly was great, been trying to get the ball to him all weekend. Stubber was stubber, and those two guys are our anchors, as we've been talking about all off season. We've got to continue to build up the other guys to add some depth down there. I thought Jake Wright was great all weekend. What a field general and a quarterback behind home plate. Too many blocks to count. Great throws. And then the double play combination of Skyler and Alex, they're very, very solid. And then Nico's a special player. I told him after the game, just going to enjoy coaching him for one more year. The hitters like Nico don't come around very often. So just can be more proud of the win today.
Coach, you talk a lot about responding this weekend and really across your entire tenure. Went down, I think, on 3 separate occasions today. Obviously, coming back from the last 2 games and get your first lead of the weekend and don't turn back, hold it the entire time. So, what did you learn about your team today in this contest, if anything new?
Yeah, it was a gut check right out of the gate, and you don't want the first 2 games to go like that. Nobody wants that. That was frustrating. It was embarrassing. Nobody was more irritated than us. Again, credit to Wichita State. They did a great job, and we did not execute the first, 18 innings. But to be put in a situation where you're tested early and to already, get a little mud on your boots, get some bumps and bruises right out of the gate. You don't want it. But if you can go through it and develop some character, the team really comes together closely. They cheered for each other today. We just talked about today just having some throwdown and forgetting mechanics, forgetting our cage, our swing, our delivery, just getting in there and competing and getting after it. And I felt like innings 1 through 9, they had Busick's back. The dugout did. The freshman first time to pitch in a D1 game against Wichita State. It's pretty big, and he handled that moment well, I thought. And then the guys were in tune the entire time. And we were just trying to get the ball to our older guys on the mound. They really like playing behind those guys. But, yeah, already the character's already starting to be built.
And I saw Weatherly with a big 6-out save there. Is that a role that's kind of defined, or is that just the way that the weekend turned out, him being left there for a big-time spot at the end?
It's a clearly defined role. Everybody on the team wants him in that role. He wants that role. We want him in that role. The more pressure, the bigger the moment, the more Jacob loves it. And 6-out save with the stuff. I think probably he faced maybe 7 hitters. I think probably 5 of them were left-handed. Of course, he's got right on right. He's really tough, so it was good to see him get left-handed hitters out. But yeah, that's Jacob's role. Stubber, ideally, we like to be the setup man, but Stubber can close. If there's a night where Weatherly's not available, Stubber can finish the game. Like Eric in that setup, kind of piggyback long relief starter role, because he can get you 3 or 4. We like what Klein did on Friday, getting you 3. Kirkendall in that role. Beasley was good. So just trying to build our bullpen a little bit.
Yeah. Thanks, Coach. Great win.
Thank you. Go Trojans.